There was a change, a shift in the team orders as we took over Wall Speed in 2023 and changed it to SVR. You know, the Hiluxes that we produce are well known all over the world. They race all over the world. They've won numerous championships, world championships, the Dakar a few times, and we decided we embarked in late 2023. We embarked on a thing where we needed to build an establishment that would showcase what we can do, what our cars, where they come from. Hence the facility behind me, which we're still in process of building. It's 90% complete, but we'd like to show everyone where these cars are built and where it starts up from. You know, we produce 95% of the car in-house, from our design to our R&D to our machining to our assembly and then testing. Recently there's been new development in the whole SVR business. Is now we have started SVR Europe, which will be opening in a month's time from now, and that will be our outlet to the European market for our race cars, our Toyota Hiluxes, and yeah, to support the customers that need be. We together with Toyota and SVR, this has been a serious investment in the new building, in the new facility. It's a new hub.
As SVR, we recently moved to a new premises. It's quite big. It's 3 times the size of the old premises, with a lot of more technology in the premises. My job in SVR is looking after the sales. So I supply a lot of the Hiluxes that are out there. So yeah, we supply around, I think there's about 100 Hiluxes from the start till now. So there's a lot of cars running, and obviously we have to cater for each and every car. So that's sort of my job, dealing with clients and obviously making sure that each Hilux is prepped and has the right equipment for each race.
My name is Michael Jordan. I'm working for Toyota Gazoo Racing as Head of Engineering and Design at SVR. Our company basically designs and builds all the Toyota Gazoo Racing off-road vehicles that compete in the W2RC. I'm in charge of looking at the technical side of the vehicle, making sure we're going in the right direction, and guiding the design from our design team. So the cars have evolved over the years. Every year is an evolution of the previous vehicle. Every few years we have a big overhaul when we feel that we've reached the maximum out of a platform. I think the best formula in the world currently is Rally Raid. You get the most amount of driving, the most varied terrain. You know, the weather changes, the 1 minute you're racing through forests and then you're in dunes, and every single terrain that you race on, basically the car needs to be fine-tuned for that. So it's constantly evolving, and then you're always trying to make the car as adaptable as possible, because you could have a 400 kilometer stage where you're starting with full tanks and the car leaves before the sun rises in the morning and you only see it at night again, and the car needs to be in one piece. So you're always trying to make it better, stronger, faster, but at the same time keep it within the weight regulations. So there's always challenges and it's constantly evolving. So that's the best part of Rally Raid. And the competition is very stiff at the moment. There's a lot of very strong teams, all European based. So they basically pushing us to our limits, and we're still competing. So it's very exciting to be at the forefront.
Hello, my name is Matthew Green and I'm Technical Chief for Toyota. I have been for the last 13 years working with the off-road cars. Yeah, we're now looking to start a new venture in Europe with SVR and link the Toyota Gazoo Racing Hilux, as you can see behind, with European clients and customers.
Hello, I'm Jordi Duran. I'm 25 years on motorsport, and now is the moment to change and to look for a new challenges. So I got the possibility to join SVR. So we want to make, together with Toyota Gazoo Racing, we will create SVR Europe, which will provide services to everyone who wants to join us, Plus, we will be really involved on the development and on the technical side to make a new car for the Dakar 2026 and to be as much competitive as possible and to try to win again the Dakar 26.
Hello, I'm Benoit Lavigne, now involved in motorsport for 20 years. I'm really happy to join the SVR Europe project together with Jordi and Matti as an assistant director. And I hope we will achieve very soon good results with our friends from Toyota Gazoo Racing in South Africa and all the SVR team.
Racing started in the family since 1970 with my father. He then progressed into racing, and in 1992 I then started my first race together with my dad, and since then I've been in the sport. I've been racing close to 27, 28 years, and now the third generation has entered into motorsport, which is my sons Saud and Saad. They've been karting since the age of 5 years old. Saud progressed into mainstream karting and Saad as well. And Saud went into GTC and now into rally raid. The younger son will be then entering the rally raid soon, very soon. Yeah, so that's the history of our journey into motorsport.
I started my career when I was 5 years old in karting. I did the national and regional championship in karting in South Africa. I won actually my first race that I went out, and my first year in karting in junior categories, which was basically the Bambino cadets. Yeah, I became a champion at the age of 7 already. Then moved up a category into which was a 60cc. I raced locally a lot, won a lot of local races. And then in 2015 I went to race full-time in Europe, doing the World Series Karting Championship, doing the FIA Karting Championship, basically a lot of races throughout the year. I think we raced 28 weekends of the year, and yeah, a lot of good finishes, top 5s, top 10s, got to run up with a lot of the guys that are currently in Formula 2 and Formula 1 and Formula 3. So yeah, coming from a very fierce sort of generation, racing against the top guys throughout the world. And yeah, basically in 2020, during COVID 2020, I was supposed to, my original route was to do single-seaters, which I was signed up for Formula 4 already and Formula 3. But during COVID, plans changed a little bit. I was stuck here in South Africa, so we bought a car that was just under the main touring car championship, and yeah, I did a few laps and sessions and then decided to do the whole season here in touring cars. Throughout the seasons, a lot of podiums. I was Rookie of the Year, and towards the end of the year, Toyota called me to just test the touring car, which I'm still currently racing now. So I got the opportunity to drive the touring car in a test session. And right there, I was on pace with their drivers. So I got given the drive for 2022 season, which I was the Rookie of the Year, fighting for the championship actually towards the end of the year. And then we did the 2023 season again in touring cars. I was the youngest South African touring car champion. And then during that year, I started my career in the rally raid cars. So in June, July, I got into the Hilux. I did a 2 regional basically. My first regional, I won day 2. My second regional, I won overall. And then I went into the national series. My first race, I qualified second. I was running top 5 throughout the race. So yeah, I mean, it's really something special to be this young in the factory team.
You know, it was a natural progression for myself and my kids to end up in rally raid, because I won my first championship in the year 2000 in South Africa. At that time, we were racing special vehicles, which is like, as the world know them as buggies. Later on, we decided to then build our own buggies, which we built in 2007 and 2008, and those cars went on to win 2 championships. Yeah, and later on in life, I actually wanted to race Dakar, which was the pinnacle of rally raid racing. So I did Dakar in 2019. We managed to get to 2 days from the end and didn't finish. We then 2020 we joined the Toyota Gazoo Racing team in South Africa. We raced local series, and then eventually we did the Dakar in 2021 and 22 in Saudi. I finished both of them.
So I was actually there for both the 2021 and the 2022 Dakar with him. And yeah, it's just, the atmosphere is really crazy, and I think it just, it caught me. I became the youngest driver in the Dakar in the ultimate category in 2024. And yeah, during that year, it was a lot of learning throughout the year and also throughout the Dakar. I managed to get a really good result towards the end of Dakar, being top 5 in a stage. I got a 11th in my first Dakar as well in the stage. Overall, I think I was 17th in my first Dakar, which wasn't too bad for me. The main objective was just to finish the race. And then, yeah, throughout the season in 2024, it was sort of a roller coaster, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. But then, yeah, we went straight into Dakar 2025 with a mindset to just go for it, be fast, a bit of a different mindset to the year before. But we were out on day 2 with an incident that cost us 8 hours to repair the car. But overall, we had a really good time. My first stage, I finished 3rd. The 3rd stage, I became the youngest ever stage winner in the history of Dakar in the ultimate car category, which is really insane to me. To be up there with the legends of the sport was really insane. And yeah, we just had a lot of good results throughout the event, a lot of top 5s, top 10s in the stages. So I was really happy with my performance. Rally raid is really an interesting sport. Besides just covering thousands of kilometers throughout each event over various terrains, you also immediately get a seat into racing against the greats of the sport, such as Sebastian Loeb or Carlos Sainz. And it's really something that no other sport really has. A lot of the other sports, you have to sort of earn your way into the top category, which for me, I think rally raid is quite special in that sort of way, where anyone can come and compete against the best of the best in the world.
My name's Gar Bottrell. I've had a fantastic career in motorsport in South Africa. I started off when I was 8 years old in karting. I ran through all the ranks in karting, had a very successful career in karting. I also partaked in the Karting World Championships, which was really good for me to get exposure overseas. And when I was 18 years old, we decided to move across to track racing. From track racing, I did production car racing with Fiat. That was my first factory drive. We did that for a number of years, and then we moved across to Polo Cup. Polo Cup has been probably the stepping stone for a lot of South Africans with track racing. Most of the guys have been through Polo Cup, a very, very difficult and technical place to do well in, so that was really good for me. And then after Polo Cup, I was quite fortunate enough, I got hooked up with guys overseas, and we were meant to take part in a 25-hour race called Britcar in the UK, where we were going to drive a Gumpert Apollo. And upon that, we were chosen to drive, and unfortunately, before the team could race, they went bankrupt, so I came back to South Africa. And then we were a little bit lost, we're not quite sure what to do. And at that stage, rallying in South Africa was really big, so I got involved with rally. And rallied for a number of years. We won the South African Championship 7 times in a row, which was really good. And I also took part in the African Rally Championship, where we raced all over Africa. We raced in places like Ivory Coast, Tanzania, Kenya, Zambia, all over. It was really special. That was a real big highlight for my career. meeting amazing people and traveling the African continent is really special. And then from there, I was very lucky. I got the call to drive in the Hilux, and I've been now driving the Hilux for, I think, 3-4 seasons and a half a season. So 3.5 seasons I've been in the car, and also really fortunate to do 2 proper Dakars. Super excited about that, and that's been my Formula One of my career, is certainly racing for this team and to partake in the Dakar Rally. I'm really excited for the future. There's a lot going on in this team, and there's a lot going on in the future. So hopefully we can get onto the podium for Dakar, and you never know, hopefully someone in this team will definitely get onto the podium and top step soon.
Round 3 of this year's World Rally Raid Championship is coming through to South Africa. It's taking place in Sun City, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's sort of a home ground advantage. We race locally throughout the year in our local season through various different terrains, but a few races are close to that area. I'm also looking forward to racing against the top guys of the World Championship in my local terrain. I hope we have an advantage. I think we know the terrain a bit better, I'd say. So yeah, really excited.
Right now we're 2 days away from the Safari Rally, which is a W2RC event. It's a World Championship round which has come to South Africa for the first time. We're quite excited about that. We're quite excited for the teams coming to come and compete on our terrain. You know, the terrain that these vehicles, these very Hiluxes are built on, tested, tried and tested, is on the terrain that we're going to race on. So yeah, let's see what the outcome of the race.
It's really going to be a fun race.
The passion was phenomenal.
It's my home grounds, and it was something special to have such a big event here in my country.
A lot of people out there, lots of spectators, and it's just really exciting when you drive past them and they're cheering and waving the South African flag.
Obviously, we're from South Africa. We build the cars in South Africa.
I mean, it's not often that South Africa has World Championship events, so truly special to be racing in a home event.
How are you doing?
What do we say?
It's about the prologue.
Okay, you starting?
You start.
No,
You
you
went
start.
first.
You start.
We've just finished the prologue. Toyota had a fantastic run. Saud was first, I was third. Really happy with the car, really happy with the terrain and the setup. Just really looking forward to what's still to come. I think it's going to be a tricky race, very technical, and just really looking forward to it, and super chuffed that the team got a 1-3.
On my side, just a big thanks to the team. Awesome job. We've done a lot of preparation, myself, Guy and the team, to get here. We've done a lot of testing, so it really all pays off. It paid off nicely in prologue, but yeah, I mean, the testing that we've done was a lot. I think we're over 1,000 Ks, but every little bit that we look for adds to the overall performance. So we're really happy with that. Like Guy said, a 1-3 for Toyota. It's really amazing. We opened the road. We started second, just behind Sebastian Loeb, and I think we were going quite well up until the exhaust broke, and then we had to stop 5 times because the spare wheel under the car was catching alight, and yeah, it hampered our performance. We lost 14 minutes with stopping so many times.
Saud and I both didn't have a good stage one. We picked up quite a few penalties, which really hurt us for the whole race, but
We pushed, we were running in the lead by a minute and a half up until we had overheating issues, and then we had to slow down a little bit. We still ended off the day in P2, which wasn't too bad.
We hit stage 2 really hard, which was the first stage of the marathon stage. Really good for Dennis and I. We brought back a lot of time and we won the day. So Wood finished second, so really happy for the team. And then what was very cool was we camped out in the bush next to a lion breeding camp where you could hear the lions roaring in the distance. Very nice for the foreigners as well. A lot of people haven't had that experience before. But also very cold at night. I think it got to -3 degrees sleeping in the tent in the bush.
Day 3 we opened, starting second. That was, I think, one of the worst days in this rally for me. The race was, the route was really nice, but I was just feeling bad. After the marathon day, I think I got really sick, and you know, I had fever. It just wasn't my day. We had a puncture, we got lost, we had brake issues, we had overheating issues. It just wasn't a day for me.
We were opening the road, very, very tricky to open the road. We did about 100 kilometers of no road where we were just driving through open savanna with long grass. And we lost quite a bit of time there, which was expected. We were expecting to lose time. And we finished 17th.
For Toyota Gazoo Racing, Saud Varioa and Francois Cazelet.
Oh, today was a good day. We had good pace. The car was amazing throughout the stage. The stage itself was just a dream to drive on. I enjoyed every single corner, every single straight. It was just an enjoyable stage. Super happy with the result. My co-driver did a good job on the notes. I was really pushing the car to the limits in the end. We had an issue with the torque meter, which actually put us down on power for half the stage. So I'm super happy with the result that we got with having not enough power as our competitors. But yeah, a big thank you to the team. They've done a lot of work last night with the issues that we had, and super happy and looking forward to tomorrow.
Morning guys, it's day 5, the final day of the rally. We're going to be first and third on the road. I'll still be third place on the road, which is quite nice for me. But it's just going to be the last 100 and odd Ks, and really looking forward to it.
Today was really tricky. We started off in first position. The road there's actually no road in some places. The trees were so narrow. In some places the car couldn't even fit through the places. But yeah, we made the most of it. We pushed quite hard in the places that we could go. I think it's just a road position disadvantage for us. But nonetheless, overall happy with the performance, with the car, with the team. I think we did quite a good job.
Yeah, we had an okay run today. Also, we started off the day third on the road, super tricky, and then we managed to pass the Mini in front of us. So we were second on the road as well. So also struggled a lot. Could see where Saud was driving, and very, very difficult to follow the road. So we knew we were losing time. So the amount of time that we lost to the leaders wasn't as much as what I was actually expecting. So happy with the result, happy with the pace. The team did a fantastic job, and for us to get 2 1-2s over the weekend was really good. And I think the team is really quick.
The team did an awesome job. We've done a lot of work coming through to this rally. I think we've done close to 1,500 kilometers just of pure testing. And I think it really paid off. If we look at just our pace, we were there for the top 3 or top 5. You know, all the top drivers in all the categories here in my homelands. It's really amazing, and for our local South Africans to come out, enjoy the race, see all the action, all the competitors, all the top guys in the field. They usually follow us throughout the Dakar Rally, and for them to finally watch the event in person, I think it's just spectacular. And our organization did an awesome job putting on such a show. I'd say, you know, just having the base here in Sun City, and the route was spectacular. I enjoyed every single bit of it. Just luck wasn't on our side. The highlight from the race for me was winning the stage. Although we had an issue during the stage, we lost about 30 horsepower down on the competitors for half the stage, but we pushed. I think it was my overall best performance as a driver. This in the Dakar stage win, I think we, you know, everything just clicked. The flow was there. It was incredible.
We as Toyota Gazoo Racing South Africa, we had, I won't say a bad run, we had quite highlights. We ended up winning the prologue with Saud and Guy in second, and then Saud ended up getting a jump start. A bit of a disappointment there, but nevertheless, we ended up winning a few stages with Guy and Saud together. The race has been extremely difficult from what I understand from the navigation and the terrain as well. Tall grass. We had an issue with on stage one with Saud breaking exhaust. That cost him a lot of time. Guy had a navigational issue on stage one again, costing him also a lot of time, 17 minutes in penalties. So we were a bit on the back foot with that, so we decided as a team the rally is basically out of our reach, and we would now try to go for stage wins, which we did. Both our drivers won stages, and yeah, we are excited of what's to come. We hope it can return, the rally can return back to South Africa next year. It's been awesome, it's been great. It's been nice having the international teams out here to come and experience South Africa and what terrain we have to offer. Yeah, let's hope it comes back.